And a good day, everybody. John Henderson, Pierre the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Today, we're looking at Two-Lane American Golden Lager. 4.2 ABV, or 2% ABV, alcohol by volume. The brewery is from the folks at Brewed by Crown Brewing Company in Daleville, Virginia. This is my first time trying this beer. Saw it at my hookup store. Wink, wink. Yeah. Wink, wink. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah. Paid. Got another can. That came about. Can's about $1. Let's see, 55 cents plus 2. That's, yeah, about $1.30. I think it was. Anyway. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this beer out. Luke Bryan, the country music superstar, American Idol judge, very funny guy. I don't know if over the previous years, I don't know if you ever watched him and Blake Shelton. They've hosted the Country Music Awards or the Academy Country Music Awards. I mean, there's so many damn award shows with country music. But anyway, they would always host it. Usually hosted around, interesting enough, around Final Four weekend. But in any event, very funny, very funny guy. But anyway, he's, I guess, maybe an investor, or maybe some, or growing partnership with the breweries, or the people behind the brewery, behind the company. And he says he wanted a beer that he can sip with friends and whatnot and enjoy. So I'm guessing he's an investor. So 99 calories. 3 grams of carbs, and we've been seeing a lot of these styles of beer, these types of beers. Man, let's see. I did one recently with Patagonia, I think it was. The people with Miller were behind it. Corona Premier, Grupo Modelo, of course. Let's see, who else have done these sort of beers as well. I'm trying to think of another name. Yuengling with Flight, DG Yuengling and Sons. That's also another one. So we've been seeing a lot of these beers been popping up. Of course, the brewery, the beer just came out this year, 2020. So we've been seeing a lot of these over the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, where they've been listening to what the consumers have been asking, what they want. We love beer. We want beer to taste like beer, but we just want to make sure our weight, and we're not drinking a lot of it, and it's very enjoyable. Very health conscious. And again, a lot of this is all in response to, of course, when 2002, when AB Anheuser-Busch, I'm about to say AB InBev, but Anheuser-Busch came out with Michelob Ultra. So we've been seeing this a lot. Everyone has been competing with them. Even Anheuser-Busch InBev, and even with themselves. I'm trying to think of another beer they have that's well in line with this one. But then again, I asked myself, well, then again, what was the point of light beer when they came out back in 1968, 69, whatever it was? Of course, the first light beer was Miller Lite in 1975, and of course, that went national, and of course, several other light beers, we don't know what they are. So, anyway, so the beer looks like. Nice, again, very golden color. Water from the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. Now, that part of Daleville, Virginia, I've never been to. I did live in Virginia for 4 years. Mostly, I lived in the Tidewater area. For those who don't know, the Tidewater area consists of 7 cities. I stayed in Norfolk, but the other cities, besides Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Newport News, Hampton, Williamsburg, if I might consider that, Portsmouth. So, yeah, I lived there for 4 years. I actually, well, take that back. It was probably one of the four most. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, those are the 4 most weird years I lived there. I mean, relationship. Anyway, not to go to the past. Leave the past alone, as they say. But overall, great area. The beaches. I lived not far from lived right by the Chesapeake Bay. Maybe about a block away from, walking distance to the Chesapeake Bay, and I would, walk on the beach and just kind of hang out and, chill and do whatever. So, real nice area. But in any event, what the beer looks like, I just took a sip of it. So I'm guessing it's right up near, I guess right maybe on the border, maybe West Virginia, that part of Virginia. Near Tennessee, I guess, somewhere in that region. So. There's the taste. The standard lager. I mean, definitely the barley malts in there. Not as much hops, very little, but there is a bit of a very little wheat feel to it. Maybe kind of it's not a winter beer. I won't put that away, but some not much hops, but some of it is in this, but. It is kind of refreshing. It was very warm today. I mean, extremely humid. Was not comfortable at all. But when I got home today, I immediately, I had a PBR. That's what I enjoyed, and then a few more PBRs, but. Nice, refreshing, clean. Again, I mean, look, if you're looking for something that is in your alley, that is kind of what this is, you could sip on it. But again, someone who I think I don't know what the price is for a 12-pack of this is. I haven't seen it yet, but again. I'm guessing a 12-pack for that probably be somewhere near $14 in that range. So again, part of that same style. I won't compare this to the Founder Solid Gold. That was. Yeah, I ain't gonna compare to that, but I would look at this kind of the same way I look at Flight, and again, as the other beers I mentioned, Flight or Corona Premier. In that very low, it's kind of more of a very low, kind of a light beer, in my opinion. I'm not gonna put that as a lager. Most lagers that I've had, like Solid Gold, I would say the ABVs are probably a little bit higher, 4.6. Between the 4.6 to 4.8 range. Above ours, of course, is 5%, but, PBR's 4.7, Milwaukee's best premium lager is 4.8. So that would be in the range, but this is kind of in the range of a light lager, And again, from just me personally, I would rather have a light lager. I mean, this is good, but I'd rather have a, something that's really quick, a natty, a Keystone Light. The Pabst low calorie. that would kind of be something that I would lean towards, but just because of the price, you know. Sometimes the dinero speaks more my language before getting this, but I could buy this again, so. You know, I'm gonna go, you know, it's all right. I'm gonna go a plain B. A plain B for me on this one, so I think that's fair. They also do a hard seltzer, and I don't know. I'm really trying to wrap my head around. I've seen them all over the place, and I haven't really got my arms around the hard seltzer. But again, that's what's popular right now, and maybe when I do a hard seltzer review, I'll probably give my opinion on that. But you know, I haven't done one yet. But anyway, but I think this is good, and you know, the partnership between them and Luke Bryan. Hopefully, wish them success. You know, hopefully they you know, I think they have a good product. I think it's a bit to me, but maybe to you might be more out there for you. But to me, it's so I'm gonna go with the score of a B. You know, so 8.1 B score for the Tulane American Gold Lager. That is my score. Sean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Rambles. And keep on watching as always. Cheers. Live, laugh, and love. Tulane.